My name is Felicity Borham, and I am a Solution Advisor at SAP for Training and Enablement, and I'll be showing you a demonstration of the SAP Learning Hub solution today. So let's first take a look at our agenda. I'm going to be explaining why SAP Learning Hub matters and how we can support your goals. I'll also be doing a demonstration to show what do you get from the solution and where you can get additional information, and then I will summarize. SAP Learning Hub is a complete enablement solution which includes training materials, recorded demos, webinars, and supports social learning with expert support. It is a digital platform that you can access online anytime or place with unlimited access, and it's an effective solution as there are continual updates, so you don't have to wait to receive the new training. It's also nice to know that the Learning Hub has received a few awards, being the Brandon Hall Award in 2016 for Learning and Development, and then the Star Award in 2017 for Innovation and Execution of Education Services. The Learning Hub is a cloud-based platform which is based on the technical infrastructure of SAP SuccessFactors, and it's enablement content, which means you can have unlimited access to the content, such as ebooks, e-learnings, and open SAP courses, and so forth. There's also the learning journeys that you can access, which is a visual guide that maps out your learning pathway and assists you in your self-study, which I'll show you in the demonstration. And I'll also show you the SAP learning rooms. So this is a place where you can collaborate with your peers and instructors and the SAP experts. You can ask questions, watch videos, and so forth. And then there is the SAP Live Access that you can practice the real SAP systems on your own with an additional purchase just to refine your skills. And of course, the reporting tool for monitoring the learning progress of students. Now let's get into our demonstration. I'm currently on my home page of the SAP Learning Hub. I have logged in, and as you can see on the top right-hand corner, you'll know you've logged in by your username. You're also able to access settings, personalize your home page, which is just being able to move the tiles around just to make it your own. You can see your version information and log out. This tick icon will show you the to-do list, so the courses that you have probably assigned to yourself, you'll be able to see the ones you need to continue, and also surveys to complete. What you see on my right-hand side is exactly the same on my left. And then there's the bell icon, which is the notifications that you will receive in the Learning Hub. So here are the different tiles you can gain access to. There's a total of 11. We have the learning journey, the learning content, the learning rooms, and mission and badges, which is just the gamification center to keep you involved in your learning. There's the SAP Live Access you can gain access to. There's learning soft skills. There's live sessions you can join. And also there's the Welcome to the SAP Learning Hub. This is a learning room that's advised to join if you're new to the solution, because it's a learning room, so you can collaborate with your peers and experts, ask questions, and just really get involved to get to know the Learning Hub more. You can also download your catalog and go to your news and updates. So just quick access tiles that you can click on to go to where you desire. On the top corner of my page, the home menu, there's a drop-down menu, and I can also go to my learning room, my learning content, or my learning journey from here. It just depends what you prefer. So I'm going to click on the tile and go straight into our learning content to show you an example for today. So the learning content page will load, and the only difference that it will be on the individual's page is the courses that you have enrolled in. So we can see in the middle of my page, we have my active courses. These are all the courses that I have either assigned to myself or started or still need to start or complete. So instead of searching for that course every time I log on to the Learning Hub, it will appear in my active courses. You have your learning history on the right, so you can see the courses that you have completed. Also, it's important or advised to give it a star rating so we know how good the course was. And then there's just quick hyperlinks you can gain access to. There's the help center, there's your learning reports for your manager or supervisor, there's news, again, more options and settings for the Learning Hub. There's the SAP Learning Hub news site, as well as the SAP Lab Access portal, and then that welcome room I told you about to join to know more about the Learning Hub. There's also recommendations, so the Learning Hub will give you recommendations based on your learning history. And then on the top left-hand corner, you can now use the search bar. You can search a keyword or a phrase, or if you know the course code, you can search straight from this bar and click on Go. Or you can browse all titles, which I'm going to click on now and go to. And then you're able to see all the courses that are available in your solution for the Learning Hub. So now we can see that my page is loaded, but how do I know how many courses are available? Just click on this magnifying glass, the search icon, and your page will reload and you can see the courses that are available to you. So we can see in the top left-hand corner, or on my left-hand side, there's over 5,000 titles or courses are available, which is a lot of courses to get through. So you can also refine your search. You can refine your search by selecting a specific category, whether you'd like program or curricula or online, it's up to you. You can also refine your search by course level. So whether you're just looking for an overview, a level 1, or maybe you're looking for a level 2, a foundation phase, or perhaps a more detailed course being level 3, you can choose the course level. And then you also have your delivery method. So everyone likes to learn in different ways. It's nice to be able to choose what is your preference. So we have webinars, videos, tutorials, there's handbook, there's e-learning, there's ebooks and certifications and so forth. So you can choose your delivery method you prefer, as well as your subject area. So if you want to focus on a specific subject area, then you're more than welcome to choose one, for example, financial management, and the courses will then load. Again, you can also personalize your page, whether you like it card view, how you view your courses, or a list view. It's up to you, but you can change it. And then there's also the language option. So you can also change, when you're searching for a course, you can search in a different language. These are the courses that are available for you to search in. If you're unable to search that course in that chosen language, then it's advised to go back to the English language, as there are more courses available in English. Okay, let's press cancel. I prefer my card view, so I'm going to go back to card view. And now I'm going to search a course and show us an example of an ebook and an e-learning. So I'm going to focus on the S/4HANA overview course. And now all the courses, all the different delivery methods will appear that focus on the SAP S/4HANA overview course. So as I scroll down, I can see the icon picture, the name of my course, and also underneath it will tell me how it's delivered. So I have an e-learning, there's a course code, it's in English, the language I've chosen, and it's collection number 12. So the higher the collection number, the latest the edition of that topic or solution you are learning about. Again, we have the same, it's the SAP S/4HANA overview, but I can see this is an ebook. Okay, if I go to my side, I can see another ebook, but it's collection 12, so it's not as latest as the it's a collection 9, not as latest as the collection 12. And as you scroll down, you can see the different ways you can access the course. There's SAP Lab Access, there's an exam, and so forth. But I'd like to show you an example of an ebook. So let's click on this hyperlink to open our ebook for you. So we can see the ratings, the star ratings that have been rated for this course. I can see my course content, what's involved in this ebook, and my course goals, as well as how long it will take to complete this ebook, which is very nice to know because it is a self-paced study, so you can cater the hours according to your time and your flexibility in your life. So I'm going to continue this course because I've already assigned it to myself or started it. And we'll click on the hyperlink to open my ebook. So the ebook is exactly the same as if a hard copy book was in front of you, except this is all online. So it's very easy to navigate and go through. I'm just going to enlarge my screen so we have a better view as well. So now the ebook will ask me if I would like to continue where I left off, as I was on it previously. I'm just going to click on cancel. And as we can see now, this is my ebook. So I can use the arrows on the left and the right hand side of my page to go to my next page as if I'm turning pages. And you're more than welcome to use the icons at the bottom of your screen to zoom in and to zoom out, depending on your personal preference. And then you can also use the drop-down table of contents menu and focus on a specific topic. So, for example, I'm going to go to logistics today and go to purchase to pay processing. And here I can see it's taking me directly to the page. So if you would like to, again, you can go to the next page. And what's also nice about this ebook is that you can bookmark a page. So use the star icon on the left-hand corner and name whatever you'd like to name your bookmark and press on save. As you do so, you can then access your saved page in your bookmark list. And then you can see all the pages that you have saved. So any pages that have stood out to you or grabbed your attention, you don't have to search for them every time you go into your ebook. You can access them through your bookmark list. If you know the page of your bookmark, you're more than welcome to type it in at the bottom right-hand corner. And you can also use the search bar to search for keywords. So for example, if I would like to search sales, a drop-down menu will appear of all the pages that have got to do with the word sales. So I'm going to go to page 70, and then I can see now that I'm on Unit 3, Lesson 1. But as I scroll down, whatever has got to do with that keyword of sales will be highlighted and brought to my attention. Now, if you'd like to print this ebook, you can do so at the top right-hand corner, but you can print one page at a time. If you're unable to complete this ebook, you can set this ebook to complete if you don't have time. And that is the ebook, ladies and gentlemen. Now I'd like to show you an example of the e-learning. So let's go back to my content that has been displayed. So now the e-learning is exactly the same content that will be in my ebook. It's just delivered in a different manner. So let's click on the e-learning to give us an example. Again, we have the course content, the goals, and how long it will take to complete. Let's continue this course. Exactly how I focused on the topic being logistics, I'm going to do the same with my e-learning. So remember how there was a drop-down menu in the ebook of logistics. I'm now going to click on the hyperlink in my e-learning, and it will open the page with regards to logistics. So now I can see, same as the ebook, there's a drop-down table content menu, and I would like to focus on purchase to pay processing and go purchase to pay processing.
Sourcing and procurement is explained as follows.
Okay, so now what happens is there is a voiceover that explains the content that is being displayed. I can visually see the image on my screen, and if you want to, you can use the transcript icon to follow along with what has been explained. You can also use your arrows to go to the next page of your e-learning.
The figure shows a typical procurement cycle.
And again, a voiceover will explain the content, an image will appear, and you can read along with this transcript. So it just covers different ways of learning. As I continue on to the next page, you'll be able to hear that the voiceover will play, but I'd like to show you what is also included in this e-learning. So we have test your knowledge sections. So it's just an informal way to test your knowledge to make sure that you're understanding what has been explained to you. So if you click on an answer and you submit it, it'll let you know if it's correct or not, and you can always try again and continue. So it's just very informal to test how you are understanding the knowledge being explained. Okay, again, the same will appear. There's voiceovers, there's images being explained, the content shown, and transcripts that you can follow along with. There's also more test your knowledge sections, but what I'd like to show you in this e-learning is also the exercise. So now you can create a purchase order and practice how to do so. This is created through the SAP Enable Now solution. So you can practice this exercise And the simulation will now load and explain the steps to proceed on this exercise. Again, I'm just going to enlarge my screen so we have a better view. So as we can see, the exercise is now loaded and we can start following the steps. So I can just click on play and follow the instructions as needed. And it will tell me what to do, and I can fill out the necessary fields and so forth. Now, if you don't want to do these steps yourself, you can use the bottom arrows in the left-hand corner to go to the next step, and automatically the boxes will be filled out for you and the steps will be completed. You can see that on the bottom of your screen there's a bar you can follow. The blue represents how much you have completed of the exercise, and the white is how much you still need to go. And this is the exercise, ladies and gentlemen. And now I'd like to go into our learning journeys. So as I started the presentation, I mentioned how the learning journey is a visual guide that maps out your learning pathway and assists you in your self-study. So it can be overwhelming to know where to start and what courses to begin with, or maybe what delivery methods to follow. A learning journey is a great way to just get you started. It's very organized, it's very straightforward, and it's a wonderful way to get involved in your solution or topic you're learning about. So we can see that there are over 200 learning journeys available. You're more than welcome to refine your search if you'd like to focus on ERP and digital core, or maybe HR and people engagement. You can refine your search, or you can also choose if you want to focus on a specific role. But I'm going to stick to our same topic I've been doing today, the S4HANA, and I'm going to search for the learning journey available. I'm going to choose the SAP S4HANA Analytics for Consultants to show you an example of a learning journey today. And here we can see the learning journey. So it's very visual, straightforward, and organized. First thing is to join the learning room. As you hover over each tile, you're able to see the hyperlinks available for you to do. So click on the hyperlink, join the learning room, because it's just a wonderful way to get involved and to ask those questions, and also to just get more information out of your course. As you continue to scroll down, there's an overview. So just to get an overview of your solution or topic, hover over the tile and you can see there's an e-learning, there's an ebook, there's the SAP Live Access and an assessment available, as well as the duration of how long it will take to complete. So you can really map it out and plan according to your personal schedule and timeline. As you hover over the tile, the same will appear, but not each tile has the same learning methods available. So if I continue down and I've completed the overview and I would like to get a more in-depth knowledge of the course, I hover over the tile and again I can access the hyperlinks. But for example, if I hover over this tile, I can see only an ebook is available. So it just depends. You're not always going to have the same content available or delivery method. As I scroll down more in my learning journey, there's stay current content. So the latest courses available to me, I'm able to access. And then some learning journeys have expand your skills section. So you're able to just go further on and expand your skills and your knowledge on the topical solution. And then at the bottom of the screen, you're more than welcome to download this learning journey in a PDF format. And this is your learning journeys, ladies and gentlemen. And you're also able, if you want to focus on certification, you'll find it in your learning journeys. So let's go straight into our learning room by clicking on the hyperlink. You can also go into your learning rooms by clicking on the tile on your home screen or using the drop-down menu, going to your learning rooms. So it's just up to you, but I want to go into this learning room focused on the SAP S4HANA overview solution. Again, the learning rooms, as if you were in a classroom, exactly the learning room applies, the same applies, but this is all online. Okay, so as we can see at the top right hand corner, there are over 12,000 members in this learning room. That's 12,000 SAP experts and peers and instructors that I'm able to ask questions and get answers and to be able to gain insights with. So it's a lot of people. I can see that I'm on my overview now, and I have a video that I can access. It will let me know any upcoming live sessions that I can join, and also more content to access with focusing on the SAP S/4HANA overview. So there's the SAP S/4HANA Cloud, on-premise, and also live sessions. Again, there's also, if I scroll down, there's questions and answers that are being provided in this learning room. I can see also what's new in this learning room. So any news or blogs that have been published, I can gain access to. Again, more content I can go over in this learning room, as well as joining live sessions. So these live webinars are very informative. They are led by the SAP experts themselves, and it's very simple and easy to join. It will explain how to join. And as we continue to scroll down, we can see the next session is on the 10th of March. So join them, put them in your calendar, and if you happen to miss a webinar, there are recorded sessions that are available for you to watch. And then we have asking questions. So ask questions in your learning room. You will get your answers. You can give feedback. And this is where you can ask your questions. And then you can also practice. So remember I mentioned the SAP Lab Access, where you can practice the SAP systems on your own. This is where you're able to do so. So you can order the SAP Lab Access and launch the SAP Lab Access. There's also a video that you can watch and other helpful resources. In my top left-hand corner, if I hover over groups, this is just all the learning rooms I've enrolled in. So it will appear under my groups. I can see all the ones that I'm currently in. And if I go to my home page, I can then choose a specific topic to focus on in my learning room. So for example, if you want to focus on financial management, you can do so. I'm just going to scroll down to show you. So here are the topics that are available. So we can see financial management. As I expand this bar, I can see there's banking learning room, there's the SAP business planning and consolidation learning room, SAP finance learning room, and so forth. And we can see I've already enrolled in that. So those are just the different learning rooms that you can join in. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the demonstration of the SAP Learning Hub solution. I'm now going to go back to our presentation and share some best practices for successful use of the Learning Hub. So first, register in a welcome room where you can ask any questions, that you can learn more about the Learning Hub. When you are in the learning room I just showed you, you can search for the welcome room, or you can access it on your home page. You can also define your personalized learning objectives, so what solutions are relevant to you, and then also find the relevant learning journeys for your learning goals and define your learning plan and your timeline. You can also register in the learning rooms that are important to you, and the relevant courses, add them to your learning plan. Of course, block time for your learning in your calendar, and then get involved, get to know the Learning Hub, and ask questions in the learning room and exchange ideas. Just feast upon the knowledge that is available to you at your fingertips. We then have the SAP Learning Hub editions. So we have the Discovery Edition. This edition it requires a free registration, and you can preview the Professional Edition. The Solution Edition is the fastest route to solution-specific enablement. So, for example, the SAP S/4HANA, procurement and networks, and digital supply chain. So, if you want to focus on a specific solution, the Solution Edition is good. Then we have the Professional Edition, which is the edition that covers the entire SAP solution portfolio, aimed at consultants and project teams. And then lastly, there's the Business Edition for the SAP end and key users, and this content includes basic project team courses. Here is a slide that you are able to access, and click on the hyperlinks to book directly through the SAP store. And just to summarize, the SAP Learning Hub solution It's an effective solution as you're able to enjoy significant cost reduction per learner. You can also take advantage of a simplified purchasing process, which involves one transaction a year. So there's no scheduling or cancellations. And then it brings the knowledge of your project team up to date, and it keeps them up to date on the SAP content. And lastly, it empowers your employees to successfully perform the vital role of planning, implementing, maintaining, and updating your systems. So thank you so much for your time. I hope you enjoyed the presentation and the demonstration of the SAP Learning Hub.